A new study by the Ohio Housing Finance Agency shows that around 1 million people statewide are at risk of losing their place to live.
That number comes after losing 15,000 affordable homes across the state, leaving many Ohioans struggling to keep a roof over their heads.
More evidence tonight that not everyone in our community is benefiting from the booming local economy. New statistics show homelessness has increased in Ohio, and that includes a sharp increase here in Franklin County.
For Mom Tabitha Suntimer, a connection to the Salvation Army has been a godsend.
I don't have enough money anymore to go through the month.
We caught up with Tabitha as she waited with hundreds of others for her chance to shop at a holiday toy giveaway organized by the Salvation Army.
A hotel in Independence that houses the homeless is in the news tonight. The city says the hotel is a problem, but those who live there and those who manage it disagree, saying it's the only home some people have. Our January Keaton has details.
Major power players are now stepping in. Cuyahoga County Executive Armin Budish says a controversial hotel in Independence can no longer house homeless men.
We've seen groups like Maslow's Army helping get hundreds of people experiencing homelessness off the streets.
In this bus here, we have already transported over 1,000 individuals.
We're learning today those efforts are needed now more than ever as homelessness increases in Ohio.
The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, or HUD, just announced nearly $470 million in funding to help people experiencing homelessness all across the Great Lakes. That money is divided among 6 states, Ohio receiving the second highest dollar amount, more than $135 million. In 2022, the Huckleberry House in Columbus provided 36,000 total nights of shelter for young people ages 12 to 24.
Youth homelessness is an issue that's not always seen. And as our Whitney Harding found out, one Ohio State Buckeye is hoping to use his voice and actions to make a difference.
The spot along the Cuyahoga River,
people are in harm's way now because the hillside is very unstable,
is where roughly 24 homeless men and women seek shelter. Plans to shore up this hillside and then redevelop it will leave them displaced yet again.
There's a requirement to treat these people with dignity and with fairness.
When you're paying more than 50% of your income and you're not earning a lot, that means that you do not have any extra income for, in some cases, food, but also any emergency that would come up during the month.
We have jobs that don't pay a living wage, and so people are having trouble paying for their basic needs, and we have an affordable housing crisis.
When we see the rates increase, when we see the conditions worsen, that is often an indicator that those same pressures are going to be felt across the continuum of people.
In Ohio, HUD found more than 10,000 people were homeless last year. More than 3,000 are families with kids. Cincinnati has the 3rd highest homeless population in Ohio, behind Columbus and Cleveland. Overall, HUD estimates more than 567,000 people were homeless on a single night nationwide in 2019. That's an increase of nearly 15,000 people since 2018.
Since December, Ohio City Incorporated has been working with Cuyahoga County to get Irishtown Bend's homeless population priority access into permanent supportive housing.
The county does have some dollars to help with that.
However, Chris Niestrick, director of the Northeast Ohio Coalition for the Homeless, tells me that's not enough.